Coach Cam made this shit.
I'm Brenden Kron. This is Rex, and welcome to Jammin with Kron and Rex.
The most haunted podcast in, I was going to say in all of Kentucky, but I want to say on every streaming platform. I don't know why I say just in Kentucky like it's a streaming platform. I need to stop talking about this state. Sorry. I think the hatred that ended over under is now carrying over to this for the amount of hatred I have. But
Good.
Let's be more positive. How's your week been?
My week has been pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, changing of the weather has been just nice. So
It always cheers me up a little bit when I can throw on a hoodie, a good pair of sweatshorts. I don't know why I say good.
you're just wearing your bad ones for the summer.
Yeah. I mean, I just have like I think I stole these. I don't know if these are good pairs of sweatshorts. Yeah, I used to be a trash fucking kid. But
Stealing sweatshorts.
Yeah.
That's a struggle I don't want to be a part of.
what? Didn't you used to steal McChickens? Or no, you used to steal Yu-Gi-Oh cards for McChickens, right?
I would still, to buy food, but usually it was cheap food, so that's just the example used.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound like trash. That just kind of sounds like you're trying to live. But, yeah,
Both. It's both. So
Yeah. I think maybe I'm thinking it's trash because it's a McChicken. Now, if you would have stole food and then went and it's like Ruth Chris or something, I'd be like, that dude just pulled off a heist.
Yeah.
But no, you're just stealing Yu-Gi-Oh cards and turning them in for McChickens.
That's definitely a story for a different episode, though.
Yeah, that's true. But did you ask me how my week's going?
I was about to. How's your week?
Not bad.
That's it.
No, it's been pretty good. I finally caved in, bought a PS5 because I really wanted to play Modern Warfare 3. So I bought a PS5, which is even further away from the console that it is still on.
That we have the console that it's on.
Yeah, and the servers are off anyways for it. So yeah, now I have a PS5 coming so I can play Modern Warfare.
That was the weirdest.
It was, but it was going to happen eventually.
Yeah. So what are you looking forward to playing on it now?
I don't even know when Spider-Man comes out.
Next year.
Can't wait. When does Wolverine come out?
Oh, I don't think we didn't get a real trailer for it, so it doesn't even have an announced date. But people think late next year, maybe like Christmas of 2022.
Can't wait. You can transfer your shit from PS4 to PS5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think every game has an upgrade.
Yeah.
But
I thought
think
you
a
were
lot
going
of
to
them
say
do.
no. I was going to be well, can't wait. Can't wait to have to rebuy every fucking thing.
Yeah. Like I know we have the Miles Morales Spider-Man game because we share.
Yeah.
And it's the upgraded version.
Oh. Yeah. So yeah, can't wait.
Yeah.
I'll play that. That'll be the first thing I play.
Cool. Yeah. It's really good.
There's other stuff. I never played any of the Ratchet and Clanks.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a Ratchet and Clank equivalent? Is there something that's kind of like...
Are you thinking of Jack and Dexter?
I played that.
I loved Jack and Dexter.
Yeah, I played that.
It was one of my favorite games as a kid.
What's that on? Is that on PlayStation?
It's a PlayStation exclusive.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say. Because I don't know that much about games. I might finally play God of War at some point. It was like one of the big reasons I converted over and just never fucking played it. We have like...
No, we have it.
Isn't that one supposed to be like the best God of War?
Yeah.
That's the one he has his kid and shit. So, yeah.
And the sequel should be coming out next year as well.
And now I got my PlayStation in my bedroom, which is going to be so cozy, dude.
Yeah.
It's always either been like in here or in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that'd be pretty fucking cool. Other than that, it's probably a big waste of money. but yeah, I'm just kind of living with that right now. It ended up being over $800 after like shipping and taxes and stuff.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, I know. I thought I really got one in on the guy because I paid $700 for it. And I was like, no, he just fucked me. Like this guy just fucked me in my face.
Yeah,
and I was like, gotcha, buddy.
Yeah,
He's like, all right.
Yeah, this person still bought it for $500 and sold it to you for $700. So they made $200.
I know. It has been so ridiculous trying to get one. I've never had this much trouble trying to pay this much money.
It's weird.
You know, I mean, I actually saw something the other day. I think it was actually Donkey's channel. He was talking about like the old Nintendo consoles and shit. And he was like, back then it cost like $200 for a console. He was like, that doesn't sound bad. But then he said like back then when it came out, that was like paying like $900.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty fucking wild. Because I figured back in the day, it was like, I mean, granted, that technology was like cutting edge, but still, I didn't think enough. I figured most people would be like, I ain't paying that much for nerd shit, you know?
Yeah.
So, it's actually pretty wild. I'm
it's
excited
also,
for it.
Yeah, it's also weird to think about, like, this is the first system I've wanted as soon as it came out.
Yeah.
So maybe I know this isn't normal. I know it's way worse than usual, but I know it usually is a little hard to get a console right off the bat. But I mean, dude, it's been a year. It's been over a year that this thing's been out. Like,
yeah. And I mean, it's not like we've just been, like, just trying to find a crazy deal on eBay or Amazon. Like, we've legitimately waited in lines, which I have never done for pretty much anything. I don't think I've ever sat in a virtual line to get anything. Like, I used to be really big into shoes. I never did that for shoes. No. Granted, I would kind of wait for the day they dropped, but I would never sit in line multiple times. I don't even know how. It's not like it's a crazy amount of times we've sat in line, but I mean, it's been way more than we should have. Yeah. Like, I have been on my way home, like, refreshing the screen, looking down at my life, going, come on.
Yeah, I can't. It's so crazy because anytime that I would get the alerts, I'd be driving. It was always when I was driving.
Oh, yeah, it
doing
was
something.
never any other time.
And I was like, oh, man, I got to drive and try to buy a PlayStation 5 right now. But,
and then I'd be in line for like 45 minutes to an hour, and they would just be like, whoops.
Yeah.
Like, too slow. And I was like, what do you mean? I got here as soon as it dropped.
Yeah.
What do you fucking mean I was too slow? Oh.
Yeah, it's so dumb. I don't understand why they couldn't have just been like, hey, you're 30th in line. We have 20 of them. You're not getting them. Yeah.
And they're like, hey, if a spot opens up, we'll email you.
Yeah.
You know, like, you got here on time. Like, this is your reward for it.
But I had to not use my phone, not use my laptop, have everything sitting there refreshing, ready to buy this.
Yeah.
And then waste that amount of time because I literally did nothing else.
Yeah. I'm glad nothing happened. Like, I'm glad I didn't happen to get a phone call and be like, hey, you're so-and-so's in the hospital. And just be like, I can't exit, you know? Like, I gotta stay on this fucking screen. Game, you know?
It says I'm a minute away. I've never been this close before.
Can you wait one goddamn minute? No, it's, I don't know. It's just been wild. So, yeah, I kind of got fucked out of some money, but I think it's going to be worth it. Yeah. I mean, I've been waiting over a year. I've had that money set aside for a while to get it, so.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, not really too upset about it, but.
I'm hoping after Christmas and stuff, it'll be easier to get. Yeah. But it really could be way worse. Like, I could really see the opposite and it just being so much harder to get. What
I was scared of happening, which is usually a fear of people who like to, like, purchase, I guess, like, the newest technology. Because, like, I didn't get the PlayStation 4 until the Spider-Man game came out. Like, and then I even waited until Black Friday to get it. Yeah. Because I have, like, the PlayStation 4 Spider-Man console. Yeah. Like, I was scared that I was finally going to get a PS5. And then it'd be like, oh, here's, like, PS5 iOS 3. Yeah. You know, like, where it's, like. Upgraded. Yeah. Because I feel like every time I do that, like, every time I'm like, dude, you know what, fuck it. This is going to be the year I get the newest iPhone. When it comes out, they're like, 2 weeks later, they're like, oh, and introducing. And I'm like, God damn it. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's what they did with the AirPods. As soon as I got AirPods, I think it was like 2-3 months later, they was like, AirPods 2. And I was like, I was like, fuck. Yeah, Are you fucking kidding me?
It sucks.
And I'm like, hey, what's my trade-in value for this? And I'm like, I will give you like $20 and spit on your fucking face for it. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I just don't understand how. I wish I just had insight knowledge to know, like, within the next 3 months, this will be irrelevant because it just sucks whenever.
I like our our mindset for that, because a lot of people, if they was like, oh, I wish I had insight knowledge, they'd be like, oh, I wish I had insight knowledge about stocks. Like, no, I just want to know what Apple's going to drop in the next couple months.
And I don't even care to know so I can invest and be good at it in that sense. I just want to not buy something and then next month it not be worth it.
So I think what usually comes and bites me in the ass, which should be a lesson towards me, but I act like a complete prick when I'm about to get something. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking to somebody that still has an iPhone 8, and all I do is just talk about because I'll just do research on the phone I'm about to get. Yeah. All I do is talk about how good this phone is, and just how great this is, and how much better. Even show them the comparative chart of my phone to their phone. Yeah. And then it's 2 weeks later where it's well, this phone's pointless now. And then I just look like a fucking asshole because I am. Yeah. I look exactly how I sound. Yeah.
I think it's more of just you being excited for something.
Yeah, I am.
More than it is you trying to put others down.
Yeah, I could probably go about it a different way, Yeah. But, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah. So what have you been listening to this week, buddy?
Oh, Song of the Week already?
Yeah, I want to go ahead and start doing that after we ask each other how our weeks are, because if not, then it's going to be oh shit. Yeah.
I have been on a big Kid Cudi kick.
I think you going to say Bender. I don't know why. It's man, that. You should have said that when I asked you how your week's going. Time's passed. Don't care anymore. You had your fucking chance. But talk to a therapist.
My favorite Kid Cudi song, after just going back, re-listening to a lot of his stuff, is Mojo So Dope.
You're a fucking bitch. Okay, because mine's up and away.
Hell yeah. Well,
okay.
Yeah, we've done the same artist. That sounds not right. We've put the same artist on the playlist twice before, so this is fine.
The same week?
No, but it's fine. Okay. So why is that yours?
I mean, I could have you just been on I was when I introduced mine, I was going to say Up and Away, Kid Cudi or Lil Wayne. Pick one. I could just go Lil Wayne now.
It's up to you. I mean, you wanted to pick Kid Cudi, but if you want to switch it, go for it.
We don't have a Lil Wayne song on there.
Do we not?
I didn't think we did.
I don't think so either. Actually. Yeah. It just is. No, we definitely have. Because remember when I said I didn't have any Lil Wayne on my phone? You were very in spite of that and was like, I'm going to listen to him.
I can't remember which one it was. It was a weird week I had where I spitefully listened to Lil Wayne. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There is a place where we actually record the song we listen to.
On Spotify, not on...
Semi-accurately.
It's up to date now.
Yeah. I meant to say semi-regularly.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Emphasis on semi.
Yeah, we're pretty bad about updating it. All right, I know it's on here somewhere.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
I don't know what song I would have picked. President Carter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the one.
Okay. All right, yeah, I'll go up. It really don't matter. The only other up and away I know is Juice WRLD, so I'll just go Cudi.
Yeah, cool. So you just been listening to a lot of Cudi, or just that song in particular?
I've been listening to a decent more of Cudi, just because I don't know. I didn't really. I guess I didn't realize how much I actually do appreciate his music. Yeah, because I saw this. I think you saw the same thing because I saw you liked it too. This dude put his top 10 Cudi songs recently, and I was like, and we even talked about our favorite Cudi songs the other day, and off the top of my head, I said Erase Me, but then I was thinking, and I was like, Erase Me is definitely top 5, but I was like, I forgot about Pursuit of Happiness, Reborn, Up and Away.
That is why I've been listening to Cudi, but he put a song that I've never heard of before, and that was Love. And I was like...
I could not find that.
It's not on streaming services. Yeah. I've been listening to it on SoundCloud. Dude, I love it so much.
Yeah, I was looking for it, and I was just like...
It's so good. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, and then listening to that and then not wanting to deal with SoundCloud has made me listen... I'm like, well, I still want to hear Cudi. So that's kind of what's motivated me to listen to him.
Yeah, I've completely cut off SoundCloud. It just looks like it's not a legitimate place. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, I don't personally like it at all,
Yeah, because you could be listening to a song by like Drake, but the picture for it is like a kid in a diaper. You know, and you're just like, what? Like, why are y'all doing this? Like, wait, this looks so unofficial, just off-brand, just tacky. But yeah, I mean, I don't listen to XXX anymore. Acid raps on Apple, so I really don't have a reason to.
Yeah, there's really a handful of songs that I have saved that I'm like, these are the reason I go back.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I listened to Story of Adidon? Adion?
Sure.
I don't know what the fuck that name is.
The one I think of is Left Right. Playboy Cardi and Uzi.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, a lot of their songs is really the reason I go back.
Yeah. So what do you got this week, buddy?
So, we've both been pretty excited for Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween's a cool time of year. Yeah. I love the decorations. I love the weather.
Yeah. I don't know if it was the
slutty costumes.
That's definitely why I get hyped up for Halloween. No, I don't know if it was last year, just the whole pandemic really kicking off and really being as bad as it was. Yeah. But the holiday season just didn't feel the same. I guess it shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But I guess like kind of getting out of it, even though we're still in it.
Yeah.
We're definitely, it feels like we're at the end of it. And it's definitely made me a lot more excited for holidays.
Yeah. And I'll say, we're all vaxxed up.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we get to have some people over.
Yeah.
It'll be pretty fucking fun.
Yeah, and so I've been kind of looking into stuff about Halloween and just like for our overrated, underrated, I want to get some Halloween topics. And something I found was 15 ways Halloween is totally overrated.
Who's it written by?
The Taco.
Taco?
No, Talk.
The Taco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I looked at maybe the first 3 and I was like, this is awful. And I couldn't wait to show you.
Can't wait.
Yeah, so I don't know if the rest of this list is actually good, but it starts off bad. So, 15, costumes are super hard.
Is there any explanation behind that? Because even the outfit, the picture that they're using, that is so fucking easy.
Oh, yeah.
That looks like the easiest shit you could do.
It's a shirt cut up to look like a rib cage because they're skeletons.
You can literally throw on a LeBron James jersey and boom, you're LeBron for Halloween. Yeah,
it says, this is just a sad fact of life. That's the opening sentence. It says, we want to dress up for Halloween because A, that's what we do, and B, our best friend always has a huge Halloween party every single year. Yeah. And
life sucks, dude.
Yeah, and I'm not going to read the full paragraph, but yeah, I mean, they don't have to be super difficult.
Yeah. What a mopey little bitch.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
How are you going to make me, it's just hard. Shut up.
They're whining that they have friends that throw Halloween parties and you have to go.
Grow up, bro. If this was if that would have been coming from a parent and saying Halloween's hard because you want to buy your kid the best one, but you can't always afford the best one or it's too over the top, then I'd be like, I get that. It must be frustrating to just be like, well, can you pick something under $30, you little fucking asshole? You gotta understand, I work at a warehouse.
And this actually ties into the next one. Number 14. It's expensive. And I get it to some extent. It is.
Doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, really doesn't have to be. You can throw a sheet. Dude, you can even go super low budget and go ironic and just get a name tag and put costume.
Yeah.
And just put it on you. People are like, oh, isn't that funny?
Yeah.
You just dressing normal, but it just says costume.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? You're not going to get kicked out of parties for not having a fucking costume.
Yeah. Costumes, I get they can be expensive. You have to buy candy, which you don't have to, but that can run you a little bit expensive. But, man, how is it just that expensive that you can't just do the bare minimum?
Yeah, McDonald's pays $15 an hour now. You can afford a fucking costume, you nerd.
Yeah.
I don't like stumbling over words that begins with the letter N.
Yeah, that didn't sound good.
It really doesn't sound good.
That sounded bad.
I was going to say nerd, but then I was like, oh, maybe I should call him a loser or a dork. But then I was like, you knew. I was like, why'd that sound like that? Ooh. Yeah, that's why I had to really make sure you knew that I was trying to say nerd.
Yeah, I did. What? I knew that's what you were going to say, but I'm glad that you explained it because maybe not everyone did.
I can't wait for that out of context.
13. It's a sugar rush.
Doesn't have to be.
You don't have to eat candy.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be serving up that much candy.
Yeah, it says we're all adults here, and unfortunately,
doesn't seem like it.
Grown-ups can't consume as much sugar as kids can. That's the opening line.
How old is this person? This person sounds like they're going through like menopause or something.
What?
Like if you're retired, yeah, you probably shouldn't be eating that much candy, dude.
One, are you getting peer pressured into eating all this candy?
No, nobody's asking this person to do anything with them.
No.
This is the person that's mopey, complains. It sounds like I'm starting to describe me, but just doesn't want to be a part of anything. And they're just like, well, you know what? He helped me stain my deck, so why don't we invite him over? Like, well, he bitches all the time.
Yeah.
I know, but he probably won't stay here that long, That's him. That's that guy.
Yeah.
What a nerd. Nerd.
12.
Make sure emphasis on completing the word nerd.
Number 12. It's a hangover waiting to happen. Don't drink as much.
Yeah. Know your limits. Grow up.
There's so many simple solutions.
Yeah. Drink a cup. Here's a pro tip. Drink a cup of water in between your drinks.
Yeah.
Granted, you don't want to sound like that dork who's just like, hey, can you fill me up? And, they whip out like Jaeger and you're just like, nah, water, man. I gotta replenish. But be that dork. Even you won't regret it.
Yeah. And even if not, it's a hangover. Just don't drink as much and you won't be as hungover.
I have like 2 or 3 hangovers a month and I'm fine.
That didn't sound fun, but
no, it didn't. But
still,
I have 2 or 3 hangovers a weekend. It's fine. I promise. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Get used to them.
But really, just don't drink as much.
Yeah.
Know
your limits. There's easy solutions to every bit of this.
Yeah. Number 11. It's competitive. That's fun.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's more for women, too.
Yeah.
Because at no point of me choosing my costume did I ever think about what anybody else is going as. Mm-hmm. Unless somebody was also going as what I'm going as.
Yeah.
But, I'm assuming it's a girl thing. Because I don't think guys really do that.
Look, I get this. We are... For our Halloween party, we have trophies.
Yeah, I actually just thought about that. Yeah.
So I get it, but if you don't win, are you going to pout over the Halloween party?
Yeah. Are you going to ones with cash prizes or something?
Yeah.
It really shouldn't be that competitive. I was like, oh, I didn't win Sparkiest costume? Okay. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
So I'm fine.
Yeah. I would like to win.
Yeah.
But if I don't, okay.
Do we have a sexiest one?
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
I didn't think there was one for it.
Yeah, because that would probably be one that I'd be kind of hurt if I didn't win. So
But
I kind of get that, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be competitive, dude.
The competitiveness, I think, is what makes it more fun. That. Yeah. That's a cool part of it, is trying to be the best costume. But if you're a sore loser, I guess this is a shitty part of it.
Yeah. Or if, you're worried about your costume being so hard that you don't try, or you're worried about it being too expensive so you pay $6 for it, you're probably not going to fucking win anything. Yeah.
And you shouldn't.
Yeah. Some of these things solve the other ones.
Yeah.
If you're not that fun at the party, a.k.a. you don't get as drunk as other people and you judge other people for drinking, you also don't eat any candy and you judge other people for eating candy.
Yeah.
People probably aren't going to vote for you because they hate you. It's more likely than not that everybody at this party hates this person.
So the next one really seems like it makes sense with the other ones before it. It's only fun for kids. I have a ton of fun with Halloween.
Yeah, we're not the most adult people I know, in all fairness.
Still.
And when I say that, I just pretty much, I think we're not boring.
Yeah.
I mean, Halloween can be fun for any age.
Yeah.
My parents still go to Halloween parties,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the point of being like, oh, we're older now. Nothing should be fun again.
I think Halloween's more fun for adults. That granted, that don't have kids. If you have kids, then you're still just walking around town when it's like 40 degrees at night just so your kids can get candy.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But if you're an adult, you get to go to a party, dress as slutty as you fucking want, drink as much as you fucking want.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
Because it's Halloween.
Yeah. Eat as much candy as you want. Do anything like that you want. And it's not only acceptable, it's kind of like...
Yeah.
Yeah, like, people want you to do it. People want you to have fun. And this person just seems like that's a bad thing.
Yeah, I know. Like, I think this year I'm actually going to hand out, like, pocket shots to adults. I'm just going to sneak it into, like, 8-year-old bag and be like, don't tell Pops. Like, what the fuck? Like, hey, Dad. This guy just gave me a shot and told me not to tell you.
What's Fireball?
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Yeah.
I have way more fun as an adult with Halloween
Yeah.
than I did as a kid. Like, if somebody was to ask me today if I'd rather have an adult Halloween, or they was like, hey, do you want to go back to collecting candy and walking 300 miles a night like Santa? I'd be like, no, I'd rather stay inside and drink with people dressed up.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Next is our favorite childhood movies are never on. This was
This had to be in, like, what, 2012 or something?
It was 2016. It still wasn't, streaming services weren't as big.
Yeah.
This isn't
Netflix
relevant
was
at all.
definitely around.
It was, but it wasn't. I mean, it didn't have every. Now we have Disney Plus that has just about every Disney.
This person can't even afford a Halloween costume. You think they're shelling out $12 a month for Disney Plus? No.
Guess not. But this one's not even relevant anymore. If you have any streaming services.
Yeah, I'll say in our house, Halloween shit's always on.
Yeah.
Across any social streaming, movie streaming platform.
Yeah.
You could ask.
Next is it's not the best holiday. That doesn't put this one down. Like, you can still have fun if it's not the best.
God, this person's such a prick.
I hate it.
This list is fucking It's not even the best one. What do you think is the best holiday?
I don't know.
Yeah. You're kind of a dick, so I thought you was going to say your birthday or something.
That's your answer, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you very much thought that of you and was like, oh, no, that's you.
Yeah. Well, I know me and you both kind of have, like, the first-person syndrome.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah. I really like Halloween.
I do, too.
I mean...
I think growing up, Christmas was always my favorite. Christmas is still definitely top tier, like top 3 at least.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, I love giving gifts and receiving gifts. So...
Yeah. So, like, my birthday, Halloween and Christmas could honestly be tied.
Yeah.
But they're 2 and 3. And then everything else, like, I don't understand Easter at all.
Yeah.
I have never met a single person that can explain Easter to me, which doesn't mean just because I don't understand it, I can't have fun, but it's just not fun. It's not fun looking at kids in a field looking for eggs.
Yeah.
Which again just still doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. I don't love Easter. Valentine's Day is definitely not like my favorite holiday.
Yeah, it's actually as a guy, it's usually not.
Yeah, it just feels like I'm shelling out a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
Over jewelry that I know nothing about.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if this is what a woman would like. Like me personally, I'd like the one that has like the big like railroad spike in the middle of it. But yeah, that little heart one's cute too.
Yeah. St. Patrick's Day, I don't like beer. So I mean,
I'm American. I'm an American who doesn't like beer, so I don't really give a fuck about
like,
that.
If you love beer, I mean, St. Patrick's Day is probably cool.
If you're an alcoholic, St. Patty's Day is probably where it's at.
Yeah.
It's probably like your version of like I really like to get dressed up, so Halloween's perfect. This person's like, I really love to drink beer, and I like to not be judged for it. So St. Patty's Day it is.
I love Thanksgiving meal. I love that meal.
I think Thanksgiving meal is one of the most overrated meals in history.
I think the leftovers are so good. Yeah.
Leftovers.
Yeah. I just really like I don't know. I really like that meal. So I like the holiday, but I don't think it's like my favorite.
Oh no, dude! My favorite thing to do with a Thanksgiving meal is like whenever it's like, you know, when you have leftovers, you're back at your own house.
Yeah.
You just heat up the turkey, throw cheese and mayo on a sandwich in between like 2 pieces of toast, and you eat it. But I can't do that at Thanksgiving. That's not really like an accepted thing. Like, what are you making a fucking sandwich for? And
yeah, you could.
Who cares? The fuck cares? Well, usually just pieces of bread, and then I have to ask them where the toaster is and shit, and it becomes a whole thing. But I don't really give a fuck about turkey.
What else? New Year's is cool.
It's neat.
Yeah, I really like doing like the New Year's resolutions, even if I don't.
It sucks to.
I don't like taking them.
Get.
I don't like taking them too serious, but I love having like something just to kind of pick out and be like, this is something weird that I'm going to try to do this year. So I always think that's fun. Yeah, but I mean, New Year's isn't crazy either. So yeah, I think Halloween's easy top 3.
Well, yeah, because New Year's is the only one where you have to stay up past 12. And
You're such an old man.
Well, I usually start my drinking at 8. So around like 10 or 11, I'm usually ready to like, I was going to say pass out, but that doesn't sound okay.
No.
I'm usually ready for bedtime about 10 or 11.
You're such an old man.
I know.
Number 7, it makes us feel lazy.
Is it because of the hangover? Because if so, I get it. The next day, I am fucked.
What?
I'm actually going to not drink next weekend, so it hits me harder.
Really?
Weekend out, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to have a really shitty November 1st. That's how drunk I want. Well, actually, we're having our thing on the 29th. So, the 30th is going to be a really shitty day for my body.
Cool.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it should be
You've got
fun.
to take sacrifices, you know? I'm sure I'll be a delight.
So, it makes us feel lazy. This is what it says. So, we show up at the fancy Halloween party wearing something we literally...
Well, that's the problem.
Yeah, we literally
Don't go
threw
to
together.
Fancy Halloween party.
Yeah, it's not the best costume, and it's probably not even the worst costume.
Go to the
but it's still pretty
trashiest,
bad.
sluttiest Halloween party you can go to. Just drive into a random trailer park, and if you see one of them throwing a Halloween party, go in there.
Yeah.
Go into a random trailer this Halloween.
I don't... Not shelling out money doesn't make me feel lazy. Like, if I'm... Lazy's not the right word here.
Because what do you want to be, the dick bag that spent $800 on a Halloween costume and they didn't even win like best costume?
Yeah.
You know?
Like, and it's
Who cares?
Yeah, I don't. That's so weird.
Yeah, this person sucks.
We feel like outcast. No.
Dress up as somebody cool. Dress up as somebody with a personality who's not a total piece of shit, and maybe won't feel like an outcast.
I think this person needs new friends.
I think this person needs friends.
Yeah.
I think this person is judging people across the street who has Halloween parties, and they're just like, ugh.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I don't...
There's no way this person's, like, at the party.
You get to... There's no peer pressure. You sit around with your friends, drinking and dressing up as whatever you want. How do you feel left out?
You know this person's a Christian, right?
I don't know that.
I guarantee it.
I mean, I don't...
Who do you picture? Do you picture a man, a woman, what age, what religion? I was going to say race, but I don't know if I want to go there right now. I definitely don't think this is a Latino person writing this. They're too much fun for this.
Yeah. Whenever I see, at this point, just seeing someone just be this super overcritical and like bitch about this, like I just think of a white woman. I really do.
I'm thinking of a 30 to 40-year-old Christian woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly who I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
And her name's like...
You could go with the Joe Karen.
Yes. I want to be more specific.
Yeah.
Her name's Amy.
Yeah.
Whenever we get done with this, I want to go to the bottom.
It's at the top. I scroll past it. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
That works.
Number 5. It's not even scary.
Well, you're not doing enough then.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. Like, my costume this year isn't... Well, I do want to intimidate people with my costume this year. Like, I want them to be scared shitless, but it's not like Pennywise scared. Like, I want to seem like a beef mountain and them get scared.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to, like, a haunted house and my only intention is to be scared...
That's a legitimate complaint.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't, so it's not for me.
Yeah, like, if I'm going to a buddy's Halloween party and I see, like, people dressed up as, like, sexy nuns, I'm like... I'm not even scared, you whores. Like, do better. That's not even scary.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw this Halloween costume, And like they're not allowed to say like slutty nun on the costume, so it was a slutty nun costume, but it just said nun with bad habits, and I think that is so fucking funny to just describe anything slutty.
Yeah,
it's just
bad habits.
They're not a slut; they just have bad habits. You know, like they're not a heroin addict; they just have bad habits.
Oh. I went back. Hold on.
Sluts and heroin addicts are apparently the same thing.
To you, which is just...
I love them both.
All right. So we're back. It promises too much.
I have never been promised anything.
It says, what is really going to happen on Halloween? We're going to dress up in lame costumes.
Yeah.
Pretend that we like it.
Yeah. Sounds fun.
Drink.
Yes.
Talk to the same people we would hang out with anyway. And go home and wish we could do the holiday over since it wasn't that much fun. No.
I wish we could do it over because I got blacked out drunk and I can't remember the entire night and I embarrassed my girlfriend.
I enjoy all the things that they named.
Yeah, that just sounds fun.
Lame costumes. Drinking. Talking to the same people I talk to anyway.
Yes.
That's why I talk to them. It's because I like them.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like real life Eeyore wrote this fucking article.
Next one. It's embarrassing. It's not. It's
this
really
is embarrassing.
Not. Yeah.
Reading this list has been very embarrassing.
I really thought this was going to
I love that it has two children as a picture too. Like the face of embarrassment is these two small children. It's embarrassing. Look at these idiots.
We have to admit that it's kind of embarrassing that we care so much about Halloween and we're not little kids. No, I don't mind at all. Like I have a lot of fun.
Shame these small cute children. Boo.
2. It's unfair.
It's unfair how ugly I look in a sexy nun outfit.
It's just bad habits. It's not
unfair that I'm shaped like a pumpkin, so people expect me to dress like a pumpkin every year. Shut up.
Dude, this sucks. All right. Number 1, do you think it's going to be another bad one, or do you think by chance this could be an actual
It's number 1. She has to have, like, something up her sleeve. Up her fat, ugly, pale sleeve.
It's always a bit disappointing. I actually could see that. If you get
it sounds like her friends suck.
Yeah.
It sounds like her and her friends suck. So, it's probably a little disappointing because you need friends or better friends or different friends or... What's her name?
AYA.
I was close. Aya?
I'm not even going to attempt that last name. Do you see it?
No, from back here it looked like Timothy. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, that's...
By Aya... Okay, definitely not a American white woman. This is a Russian woman. Aya Twizzlers. That's how I'm reading it.
Sure. Yeah, it'll be up on the video, so...
Yeah. I'm ashamed of you, Russia. I thought better of you. I thought Russians would be fun as shit.
Yeah.
This one sounds boring as shit. When are we going to wear our Halloween costumes?
Should be next week, right? No, we have 2 weeks till Halloween.
We have 2 weeks, but if we wear it 2 weeks from now when we record, it won't be out until like November 3rd or something.
Yeah, we'll wear it next week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll wear the costumes next week on the...
God, I cannot wait for that shit.
Yeah. Even if mine that I'm wearing this year doesn't come in, I have the one I wore a couple years ago, so I can just wear that one. So.
And you have a dress. Dress like a Rocky Horror Show.
Yeah.
I still have my fishnets.
Yeah.
And Itachi's entire attire.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, shit, we could dress up 2 weeks in a row. Why not?
That's pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm down.
Yeah. I've seen some Would You Rathers for Halloween.
Sure.
That we can do as well. Because I didn't look at this list. I didn't scroll through, but I just assume that some of these will be good.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just hoping.
I'm just disappointed.
I'm just hoping.
Yeah.
Would you rather walk through a graveyard at midnight or spend a night in a spooky, abandoned old house?
How long do I have to walk around?
I would doesn't matter. I don't want to spend the night in an abandoned old house.
I'll walk around all night there because
Yeah.
an old abandoned house, like you might be, oh, there might be like ghosts here. No, there could be like some like cracked out like hobo there that, you know, I'm not Batman. I'm not ready to beat this homeless person up like that. So yeah, I'll take the graveyard shift.
That was a great way to put that. That was really good.
Anytime I think about people beating up homeless people, I think of Batman. What would Batman do right now?
The
would
Batman
he give this hobo $5 or would he beat the shit out of him?
The Batman comparison and the graveyard shift. That was good. That was really good.
Thanks, buddy.
Would you rather dunk for apples or carve a jack-o'-lantern?
That sounds like a charity event.
Would you rather dunk? I didn't read ahead, and I was like...
Don't people usually call that bob for apples?
Yeah.
Not dunk? Because to me, dunking sounds like way more athletic.
Yeah, I was like, if you're dunking, I was like, what's the Halloween equivalent to not being able to dunk? Like,
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, dunk for apples or
bob.
carve pumpkins. I'd rather carve pumpkins.
Yeah, I guess I'll carve a pumpkin instead of dipping my whole fucking head in water. I'm not gonna, waterboarding myself for an apple doesn't sound like the best pastime for me. So
dunking for apples, I've never been like...
That's a Halloween charity event, like hosted by Kevin Durant, right?
Yeah, like I'm not like having a ton of fun doing it.
Yeah.
But like, I've definitely had a lot of fun carving pumpkins.
I definitely got the mouth for that, though. I could probably get like 2 apples in one go. Dude, do you remember that kid we went to high school with? We threw an orange in his mouth.
Yeah, he caught it.
He fucking caught it.
That
like
was
it wasn't
crazy.
just like he just gripped it on the edge. Like he didn't like throw it like Squidward teeth and just like bite off the pinch. Like it was in his mouth.
Yeah,
like a softball sized orange, like not a little cutie orange.
Like if you threw an orange sized ball to a dog, how they would catch it.
Yeah,
that's how they caught
horrifying. Saw his jaws unhinged like a snake, and just I was like, God damn. That was the hottest thing I think I've seen to this day.
Would you rather meet a vampire or meet a werewolf?
Are they in their werewolf form?
Even
are
if
they
not,
hungry?
Even if not, I'd much rather meet a vampire.
Yeah, werewolves like pet it though.
I guess.
Hopefully, it's been fed recently. Because I'm thinking of Twilight.
Even if a vampire's not like,
I'd rather meet a Native American than a pale white guy. If we're going Twilight, because I'm assuming not every Native American is a werewolf. I don't know.
Not every pale white guy.
Just in
vampire.
case I keep my distance. But so, I don't know. Vampires seem cooler. I don't know how much I'd have in common with the dog person, like who spends half their day being a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd have like one question, and I'd just be like, "Do you lick yourself?" And then after that, it'd be done. And I'd be like, "Well, that's it. I don't really."
Are you more like a wolf or a dog? Like, do you like to be pet?
Yeah. I like to be pet.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I feel like that's an easy question. Like, I'd much rather meet a vampire over a werewolf.
Yeah, no. Again, I'm just thinking about Twilight. I need to stop thinking about Twilight because I would not want to meet any of the Colons in real life.
No.
I would actually like to have a decent conversation with the dude that was a Confederate soldier and be like, "What? Like, dude, what the fuck?"
It's such a weird part.
Yeah, it is such an odd part.
Would you rather get a surprise visit from Frankenstein's monster or the Headless Horseman?
Dude, you know what I was just thinking of?
What?
Like, obviously it's an enemy to them, but how negatively the dude that was a Confederate soldier reacts when they come across, like, the first black person in the entire movie who's the, like, Jamaican vampire.
Yeah.
How mad he is. I don't know why. I don't know why she wrote him as a Confederate soldier.
I've always thought that was so fucking weird.
What's his? It's Alice is the girlfriend, and his name is
I don't know it nearly well enough for that.
Yeah, I don't know either. Fuck. All right, but what was the
a surprise visit from Frankenstein's monster or the Headless Horseman?
I do like that they said Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah,
because across most mediums,
it's just Frankenstein.
Yeah, it's Frankenstein. It's like
no, it's not.
So for the Frankenstein's monster, or
for the longest, whenever I heard Frankenstein, like the first time I heard Frankenstein's monster, I was like, how did he make a monster?
Yeah, I was like, God damn, is this like a Seed of Chucky
kind
of deal?
I was like, what the hell?
But what?
Or Headless Horseman. Headless Horseman doesn't seem like someone I want to meet.
No, he just seems like a murderer.
Yeah.
Who has a pumpkin head and throws it at you. Yeah, I'll take Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I mean, because Frankenstein seems a little bit slow.
Yeah.
So I could run away from him or just walk away from him and
Slow,
trip him.
slow walking is what you meant, but slow in both categories kind of works.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting the dude to be the most like up to date on like math problems, but yeah, he's a little slow in every sense of the term.
Would you rather be dressed up as, and I'm assuming this is for guy or girl, but answer for whatever you want, Superman, Wonder Woman, or Batman, Catwoman?
Can I be gay Superman?
You can.
Okay. I want to be straight,
But dress up as gay.
but be gay Superman. And people are like, well, why is he kissing him? He's really in the costume. So why is he making out with that dude with pink hair? He gets really into it.
He takes this role very serious.
Ironically, he's like Christian Bale when he's in uniform.
Way to name a character who played Batman.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
This one sucks. Would you rather trick or treat or stay home and watch scary movies?
I'd rather stay home.
Yeah. Would you rather be a ghost or a zombie?
Like as a costume or?
No.
Well, because I'd rather be a ghost.
Who the fuck would rather be a zombie?
I don't see one benefit. Maybe people who have like a real problem with like attention. Because like if you're a ghost, like people really don't know you're there. Because we could be haunted right now, and I'm so like
Cynical?
yeah, cynical or maybe even optimistic to where I'm just like if a door slams shut, I'm just like it's probably the AC kicking on.
Yeah.
like I'll just completely ignore the obvious hauntings of this house. But a zombie you can't really ignore too much.
No.
So yeah, I'll be a ghost any day of the week.
Yeah. It's not on here, but I seen it earlier, and I was trying to find the other one that I seen it on. But it said The Shining or The Exorcist.
What? Would I like more?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was like, what would you rather be a part of? And I'm like,
Oh,
no.
God.
What would you rather be a part of? I mean, I think I could have kicked Jack Nicholson's ass.
Yeah, I guess it
I think the
depends on
problem
who-
with that is because it was,
His wife and kids.
who
Yeah.
can't kick his ass. But,
Yeah.
I mean, he does have an axe in all fairness, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to fight that guy. But I think I can take on Jack Nicholson way more easily than I can Pazuzu.
Yeah. If you're taken over by The Shining, I don't know how to phrase it. If you're Jack Nicholson or if you're possessed by Pazuzu, they're both pretty bad, too.
Yeah.
Again, being possessed does something worse.
Even being a part of the movie, it sounds like The Shining's the way to go because like a lot of people in The Exorcist like almost died or died.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's not. Yeah, and I like The Shining more. So
yeah, it's just a better movie too. So
yeah, so
yeah, I like it better. I think
Yeah.
I think I'm more capable of beating up Jack Nicholson than I am Pazuzu. So yeah, it just wins.
a clean sweep on that one.
Yeah.
Would you rather eat a candy apple or candy corn? I don't really like
one
either.
candy corn.
No.
One candy, or do I have to eat a fucking fistful of candy corn? That just sounds like I'm going into a diabetic coma. I'm going for candy corn.
I like a candy apple more.
Yeah, I feel like candy corn gets shit on a lot.
It does.
Yeah,
It's not great.
I like them. I actually like them a decent amount. Not enough to where I'm going to eat a handful.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to eat its weight in candy apple. But
Yeah, I just don't think they're great. Like I think they're definitely overhated on, but
yeah.
they're not awful. But
Yeah. At
They're not-
least my face isn't going to be sticky
Yeah.
and shit after I eat it.
yeah,
You
are
know?
we? Is our bracket going to be Halloween candy or Halloween movies?
I didn't even know candy was an option. So as up until you said that, it was movies.
Okay, so what is your favorite Halloween candy? Since we're going to do movies,
What's a Halloween candy?
I guess.
Is there that many Halloween candies to where we could do a bracket? 'Cause I can just think of candy corn.
Well, you think of like the candy that's handed out
No.
during Halloween.
Sorry, I just said that because you said you think. I said no.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like the pumpkin Reese's, which is by far my favorite.
Just a goddamn Reese's.
It's so good though.
Dude, I think that's another overrated thing is the like Easter or Halloween Reese's because they're
just Reese's.
They're worse versions. They're waxy Reese's.
Oh, I don't know if they're worse.
Straight up Reese's are
Yeah, they're great.
far superior than holiday than a holiday Reese's, and I will die on that hill.
Sure.
Die on that hill or shield?
I think both.
No, dying on your shield is basically, well, yeah, because that's like you fight until the end, and then dying on that hill is just like sticking by something.
The 30 best Halloween candies of all time.
I didn't know there was 30.
By Thrillist.
When?
Does it say?
I don't know.
Updated on 10/4/2021.
Oh, so yeah.
This is really recent.
Yeah.
Number 30, Airheads.
What? Airheads are... Oh, that...
Yeah, it's just if you go trick-or-treating, what candy don't you want?
Kind of... Okay, so this is kind of like top candy.
Kinda.
There's really not... It's just more pass-outable candy.
Yeah.
Okay.
29, Jolly Ranchers.
Airheads are at 30? I fucking love Airheads.
Do you like them more than Jolly Ranchers?
Yes.
I don't know about
keep
that.
going through this list, and I'll tell you which ones.
28, Sour Patch Kids.
I hate Sour Patch Kids. I love the watermelons.
Wow.
The watermelons, top tier candy. I like Airheads more than Sour Patch Kids.
27, Runts.
I like Airheads more.
I do too. 26, Blow Pops.
I like Airheads more. Grow up if you still like Blow Pops.
25,
Or call me.
Whoopers.
Yeah, Airheads are better.
Milk Duds
Airheads
at
are
24.
better.
Milky Way at
Airheads
23.
better.
Laffy Taffy at 22.
That's a tough one. Airheads are better. Watermelon Airheads are upper echelon.
Yeah, I don't agree with you, but I'm going to let you keep going.
So I think you're a retard. But
21.
I say retard.
21.
Brenden, somebody's got to check me on this.
Nerds.
What? Well, you didn't have to. No, nerds are better than Airheads.
I didn't expect you to say that.
Yeah, I love nerds. As much as I use that as a slur on this show, but yeah.
20, Skittles.
Dude, I want you to pull up after I say retard for the third time in the span of 2 minutes. The video of the mayor from The Simpsons saying, I do not apologize for my ethnic slur.
Okay. All right. That'll be right there. Right now. So number 20 was Skittles.
Airheads are better.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think Skittles at 20 is low.
Yeah.
And I don't...
Oh, I do too. I think Airheads are better.
Yeah, I don't love Skittles like that, but that's crazy. 19, a Payday.
Ooh, Paydays are the shit.
I used to hate Payday. Just because, like, they just felt like a knockoff of a lot of the other candy. Like,
It felt like some asshole trying to sneak in, like, a slightly healthier thing.
Yeah.
And you're just like, nuts? Who brought nuts to the party?
Yeah.
But yeah, Paydays are my shit. I don't know if that's just age speaking, because I don't know a lot of kids that...
Yeah.
Again, I don't know a lot of kids, but I don't know a lot of kids that are into Paydays.
Yeah. It's gummies, so like gummy bears, gummy
Gummy
worms.
bears are my shit.
Yeah.
Have they gotten harder over the years, or am I getting older and my teeth are getting more brittle? Because they feel hard as shit nowadays. Gummy is a very relative term with gummy bears.
I haven't had one in a while.
They fucking, like, they're rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I didn't remember them being that goddamn aggressive.
17, Junior Mints.
Yeah. If you put them in the fridge, they're pretty dope.
I think that's a weird one. 16, Twizzlers.
Twizzlers suck ass.
I don't think they're bad.
Okay.
Like, I don't... They're a candy like a candy corn that I think they either get... Well, Twizzlers are definitely way overhyped versus way overhated, but I just think they're okay.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing special about them. 15, a Babe Ruth.
Honestly, can't remember what a... Baby Ruth?
No, yeah.
It kind of bugged me that you just said an entire fat MLB player.
Yeah, I just assumed that's what it is.
I'm assuming he tastes gross.
Yeah.
But
So yeah, a Baby Ruth.
yeah,
I don't think they're great.
Right.
14 is M&M's. I
Airheads
feel like
are
that's
better.
so low. M&M's are so fucking good.
They're good.
Flavored Tootsie Rolls.
Ugh.
I think Tootsie Rolls in general are overrated.
Yeah. Flavored Tootsie Rolls suck ass.
12, a Heath bar.
Those are dope.
Really?
Yeah. I really like those.
I've never really... I don't know. I just never loved them. I think they're just okay. 11, Starburst.
I like one Starburst.
Oh, I think Starburst are really good.
I'm a pink guy.
10 is a Hershey's bar.
Yeah, Hershey's kick ass.
I think if you get a full Hershey's bar, not the minis, as a
that's
trick or treat,
hard.
that's number one.
That's a flex.
Yeah, that's crazy to get.
That's
but
a good day.
Yeah, I understand they mean the small ones, so I understand them here. 9, Reese Pieces.
Reese Pieces suck asshole,
Oh,
dude.
come on.
I hate Reese's Pieces. They ruin everything.
They're just peanut butter M&Ms, but not as good as the peanut butter M&Ms.
Yeah, and they're not nearly as good as Reese's.
Yeah.
Same page, but different fillings.
Yeah. Number 8, Nestle's Crunch.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
They're pretty damn good.
I think it's crazy that's 8.
Crazy high.
Yeah. 7, Mr. Good Bar.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a good bar.
I may have had one.
Yeah.
6, $100,000.
Okay. Yeah.
$100,000 money.
Even better.
That would be number 1 on this list.
They should definitely lower the name.
Yeah. 5, Butterfinger.
Yes. That's a top tier candy right there.
I agree.
God damn, I love me a Butterfinger.
I feel like Butterfinger is a candy that people either love or hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, eating a Butterfinger is very, very annoying, though. You know what I mean by that? It gets stuck to your teeth. Like every fucking tooth is covered in Butterfinger, and only a little bit of it actually makes it down your throat.
I haven't had one in so fucking long. That might be why.
Yeah. We're grown men now. I can't. If you're above 20, you can tell me the last time you had a Butterfinger. You need to grow the fuck up.
Yeah. 4, a Kit Kat.
Yep, badass candy.
Yeah.
That an eBay thing?
Yeah. That was weird. 3, Snickers.
I think my water just queefed. It did that. Ugh.
3 is a Snickers.
Overrated.
It's still pretty good.
Yeah, they're still pretty good, but I think Snickers are one of the most overrated candy.
Yeah, I don't think it's the third best, but
no,
they're really good. 2 is Twix.
That is so high for a Twix.
Twix are pretty good, though.
Twix are pretty good. Mm-hmm. Way too high, though.
You knew what number 1 had to be. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
I wrote the goddamn list.
They're so good.
Oh, Reese's are so good. It is the perfect candy. I think it is easily the best, chocolatey candy. Fuck yeah. Everything else I disagreed with pretty heavily.
Yeah.
Our list, number 1 spot.
Yeah. Our list would be so different.
So we could make a bracket now out of that.
Yeah. We'll do it eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe not this Halloween. Maybe next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see if we're still friends then.
Not if we're still doing the podcast, but if we're still fucking friends.
We're still talking. Depending on how I act this Halloween.
Oh, I think this is actually good. Would you rather watch a scary movie with a scary movie buff or watch a scary movie with a scaredy cat?
Scaredy cat.
Really?
Yes. I don't want to watch it with a dude. Can you? I don't like film buffs. Like period. Because I'd be like, oh, that's a good scene. But like, well, actually, if you knew this, it wouldn't be that good of a scene. It's actually a callback to a 1967 scene. You're shut up. Shut the fuck up. But someone who's scared could also just be kind of too annoying. Because, like, my sister used to do that shit. We would all watch a horror movie as a family, and her face would be covered the entire time. I'm like, watch the goddamn movie.
Yeah.
Or get the fuck out.
Yeah. If they're both at their lesser ends, scaredy cat's way better.
Yeah.
But at the extremes...
If it's a girl...
I didn't even put that into consideration. Like, me and you watching a movie and I'm screaming.
I'm like, ugh.
What are you doing?
Shut up, you pussy. But if it's a girl, I'm like, oh, isn't that cute? You know? Yeah. But if it's a 6'4" guy sitting beside me, I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Grow up.
Yeah, I'd much rather with a scaredy cat.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
You sold me. I get to bully them if they're a guy, and if they're a girl...
Dude, if they're a guy, I think I'm beating the shit out of them. I think my instincts are just kicking in.
This is a weird... Would you rather have a Halloween party or a Christmas party? You don't have to pick. You can have both.
I'd rather go Halloween party, I guess.
Yeah, but...
I guess I see more slutty outfits on Halloween. I don't think it's acceptable for me to show up in a slutty dress on Christmas.
Do it this year. We'll see if it's more acceptable or not.
I'll do it. I don't need a dare. I'll do it. Are we Mrs. Claus?
Yeah, I think that's a good last one. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any others that like are standout great.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The only other thing that kind of happened this week that stood out to me was we got a Batman trailer.
Not just Batman. DC
Batman.
kind of rolled out.
Yeah.
I guess they're kind of like accepting that Marvel is kind of a little inactive right now. So they're like, we gotta go.
Yeah.
We gotta roll this shit out.
Yeah.
By far the best looking thing, I mean, easily, is Batman.
Yeah.
I've been excited for Robert Pattinson's Batman. Even when it was just a rumor, I was excited for it. And I'm not, most of my life I've hated Robert Pattinson because of the Twilight films.
Yeah, so when it first was announced, I was like, ugh, why him?
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I didn't know he did anything else. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I need to see him in a more serious role. I watched The Lighthouse,
Lighthouse is so good.
and I'm just so excited now.
Yeah, he did so good in that. I don't know why. It must have been so weird casting Robert Pattinson for anything else after he landed his role in Twilight.
Yeah.
But, I mean, dude, I'm so excited for it. And I've talked to people about it, and they're like, oh, I think it's going to be fucking stupid. It's the dude from Twilight.
Yeah.
And so I'm so excited now that the trailer's out. And, dude, people are already, like, in the comments saying that, like, oh, this is going to be like an Oscar talks.
Yeah.
Like, not even if it's just, like, best film of the year, but, like, best picture, best cinematography, because it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like, outside of Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, outside of Robert Pattinson being Batman, they both look amazing in their roles.
Yeah,
but the cinematography looks so good.
Yeah. Something that's kind of stood out about the superhero films is either you have a good director and it's a good movie, or you have a bad director and it's a bad movie. So I was like, who's the director of this? I've never even thought to look up. It's Matt Reeves. You know what he's done?
I do, but I don't.
The Cloverfield series.
Yes.
Which is some of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
And the Planet of the Apes new trilogy, which is some of my favorite movies.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's very leaning in your direction.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm even more excited now.
Yeah, I have a lot of hope for this.
Yeah, I do too. I like the direction they're going to.
Yeah. What do you think? This is more kind of in that, but Robert Pattinson said that this isn't like most superheroes because his is flawed.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a big part of it.
It's fine. I
don't think that's such a new concept, though. I think there's been superheroes that are flawed. Like, maybe he's not as much in, like the cinematic universe of
I think
things.
he's probably more talking about Batman. Because Batman seems like a vigilante, but, like, when do you not root for Batman?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of the times you see Batman as kind of like Captain America, to where they're supposed to be the good guy regardless. Like, no feelings involved. Like, it's the uppity, it's the Boy Scout, like, always doing the right thing.
Yes.
Like, even when it comes to, like, not killing somebody. But you see Robert Pattinson unloading on some motherfuckers in a tunnel.
Yeah. I think it's cool.
That sounds so hot.
I'm really excited to see the new direction that they're taking Riddler.
Yeah,
'Cause he's not,
Riddler looks pretty crazy.
Because Riddler's always been like the goofy, just extremely smart.
Joker's flamboyant cousin.
Yeah, it comes off as like he's so smart that he's just bored, that he's just having fun with the world.
Yeah,
and I've always liked that take, but now he just seems like he's a fucking psychopath killer.
Well, yeah,
which is great. That's a cool, different take that works for the same character.
I'm so excited about it. I think Robert Pattinson's been a great pick for it for a while.
Yeah, and it seems like he's really wanting to do it, which is always just so much better than when you have like George Clooney, who really didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I saw somebody talking about, like, hopefully, because I'm sure this film's going to be good enough for them to maybe continue on, even if they do it like a trilogy or something. But somebody was hoping out. I mean, they're already
connect to Joaquin.
Well, no, but I didn't even think about that aspect. But no, somebody was saying, like, I hope in this series of Batman that we get like a proper Mr. Freeze.
Oh, me too.
Like, kind of basically like some respect put on him.
Yeah, not a goofy adaptation.
Yeah, because Mr. Freeze is a very worthy opponent of Batman.
Yeah.
And all we've seen of him is he just seems like a like a cartoon idiot, you know, like just a big bumbling idiot.
Yeah.
But like Mr. Freeze is like the real deal.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
And you know, you see how good of an opponent he is in like the animated series, but he hasn't really been done justice.
Yeah.
In a live action film.
I wonder if they'll leave out the origin story of Batman in this. It seems like they're going to, which is really nice. We all know it.
Yeah.
We don't need it.
Yeah, and Batman has one of the most known origin stories in comics.
And if you're like, how did Batman become Batman? It opens up that you can have the origin story rather than just being like, here it is, here it comes again.
Yeah, it's almost like let's get this out of the way. Like, I'm glad we haven't really seen that with like Spider-Man, like Aunt May dying, and like it might happen this movie, but it's just like, dude, we know.
We get it.
Yeah, we know. What's his name? Ben?
Yeah,
guys?
Uncle Ben. Yeah.
Is that the name of the rice?
Yes.
With a black guy on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's modeled after the Uncle Ben's rice.
But another thing, and the other reason I said that I hope they don't do the origin, other than I'm sick of fucking seeing the origin.
I'm so tired of it.
We've seen the origin of Batman in the Joker.
You think they're going to be connected, though?
I would like it to at least be available, because I didn't know this until recently. Joaquin is up to do the second Joker. It's not guaranteed. I thought it was already in productions. I thought it was already greenlit. I thought it was good to go, but apparently not. And what could they do without Batman in a second Joker movie? I believe in the Todd Phillips and Joaquin enough that if they're like, hey, no Batman, I'm like, yeah, let's go. But at the same time, like, I feel like at this point he is needed.
Dude, did you see the guy that played like young Professor X? What he said about playing future X-Men movies? Yeah,
he pretty much just said he doesn't want to be in bad movies anymore.
Dude, that was so goddamn funny. That he
I
was
love
like,
it.
You want to do more X-Men movies? He's like, yeah, if they don't suck ass, I'll do as many of them as you want. Like, I'm just... like, I got a career to protect at this point. He was like, because he said it very like political. Like, he was like, yeah, you know, if the script's good, I'm down. But it's basically just like, yeah, like, I'm definitely down. The money's good, but holy fuck, make a good movie. I'll be a part of a good movie. Like, I can only carry this shit so much.
Yeah, and he is a great actor.
Oh,
too.
yeah, great fucking actor.
So it does suck to just see him in... he's a great actor in a great role in bad movies. And it's like, how does that even...
in a historically great, like, comic book franchise. Like, I don't see how it keeps getting fumbled that much.
I don't either.
Like, I mean, I know there's a lot more to it.
Yeah.
A lot more stuff that I don't know.
Yeah.
But, like, it's just crazy seeing people fumble, like, comic movies this much.
Yeah.
Because you're like...
It's there. It's there for you.
Yeah, there's comics that are beloved, that are long enough that you can just stretch out into a full course movie.
To some extent, I understand that not everything translates over, and you need to do your own thing at some point.
Of course. Well, and I think that's been a problem with like Mr. Freeze too. I think that's why he hasn't been touched, because he is such a comic book villain.
Yeah,
it's not like Bane, who can be made into a real person who's just on steroids, or the Joker, guy with a mental disability. Yeah. It's a guy who freezes himself to keep him alive,
and he shoots ice.
Yeah, it's a cartoonish thing.
Yeah,
so it's kind of hard to do. You know?
Even when it's taken the most serious, he still like has an ice gun. Like, there's some cartoon qualities to that.
Dude, I hope they really get into some shit, like, and have like some of the like the undersides, like Polka Dot Man.
Oh my god,
who just literally just grabs polka dots and throws them at people like they're fucking frisbees
in a cooler, like the Court of Owls. That would be really cool.
That is something I could see like in a show. I don't know if they'd ever dedicate like a full blown movie to it, because I think they like in movies they really want one person to really point to instead of like a cult. But the idea of like Batman going against a cult is so amazing.
I think that's why the first of the Christopher Nolan trilogy doesn't work. Is like Ra's al Ghul doesn't feel like a single person. He feels like this big entity.
Yeah,
and it doesn't feel like it's one villain. And that's why I don't think that movie's just as good.
Yeah,
and it has crazy competition. To be fair.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
Yeah,
dude, I saw this one tweet that said like what's the new Spider-Man called? We have Homecoming. We have Far From Home.
Oh God, I really don't remember.
Yeah, I really can't remember.
Keep talking about it, and I'll.
But yeah, this is the Homecoming trilogy.
Yeah,
and like this major article, like this blog site.
No Way Home.
No Way Home.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the Homecoming trilogy, and one of the article was titled like "This is going to be the end of the trilogy," and somebody was like, "Yeah, that's how trilogies work. Is it's 3. We're getting the 3rd movie.
Yeah,
it's over. Yeah, no fucking shit.
Yeah, even if we get the 4th, this is the end of the trilogy.
Yeah, I know it's crazy that like Edward from Twilight being Batman isn't even the gayest thing to happen in DC this week. What do you think about Superman being super gay now?
Who cares?
Yeah, instead of Lois Lane, we got Louis Lane now.
Yeah,
it's perfectly fine.
Louis Lane.
Oh, Louis Lane.
And I think it was kind of cool that they did make it kind of its own character. Like, Superman's definitely had sons before, but they didn't, like...
Yeah, he's kind of the
bad
dad.
Like, let's make it Superman. Like, they didn't, like... They made it close enough that it felt... I don't know. It's just one of those things, like, it didn't feel so just, like...
Yeah.
In your face, like... We gotta make Batman gay because we need a gay character. They were like, this could happen. Like, this is at least a character that's not, like, so written and known that, like, it doesn't...
It's kind of gay looking.
Yeah, it's like, it's not just so...
It's a big, buff, clean-shaved, nice hair dude. I mean, that looks like a modern-day gay guy to me, you know?
Yeah.
I've been waiting for him to come out for years.
Yeah, so I didn't think it was nearly as bad as the tweet I sent you of the girl saying, like, that's not her Superman.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking of...
And blamed Joe Biden for it.
I'm glad we're finally past blaming Obama for stuff. Even though I do miss the thanks, Obama.
That's what it felt like so much.
Like, now Joe Biden's president, Superman's sucking dick.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
You know?
It was such a weird place to point the blame at that it was so good. It was so funny.
So a lot of times I have problems with this because I am totally in favor of there being LGBT representatives, multi ethnicities, religions. Yeah. I like that representation. Mm-hmm. It doesn't fit me, but I like it. But like I'd like the idea of new characters being introduced.
I do too, and that's why I thought this was a lot better.
Well, I don't think a lot of people get the premise that you do, that it is Superman.
Yeah,
but it's Superman's sons. Like, this isn't Clark Kent.
Yeah,
this is... I don't even know his name.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't really know his name. But yeah, it's not Clark Kent. They're just like, oh, why do you gotta make Superman gay? Like, it's not really... It is Superman, but it's not. Yeah. But like, they was like, Star-Lord's bisexual, which I think was kind of just... They was just a jab at Chris Pratt for being Christian. But like, make new characters.
Yeah.
Like I get it, like, in the past there hasn't been that many black superheroes or female superheroes.
Yeah.
Not as many as men, but there is a decent amount. Mm-hmm. Like, or gay or bisexual.
Yeah.
And I mean, that kind of sucks, but just make new ones. That's kind of the problem with, like...
This felt like where Peter Parker has the very white guy story every time. Yes. Yeah. This felt like Miles Morales. Like, they kind of just went in like a different direction with a similar character. Yeah. And that's nice.
Yeah.
And you've seen how good of a character Miles Morales is. And he didn't have to be... His name didn't have to be Peter Parker for it to work.
Yeah. But, like... I just think that's the problem with them just, like, remaking shit. Like, even when it comes to, like, movies, it's just... we're not really getting new shit as much anymore. Like, don't get me wrong, we still get new shit.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of the stuff is just, like, trying to redo the past rather than just, like, make new stuff now. Like, like, maybe old movies didn't have, like, representatives from each corner of the world. Make a different movie. Let that movie be what it was, just make something new. But it's just, it's all remakes, like even Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is getting remade. You see a new Halloween movie every fucking year.
A new Home Alone got announced.
Oh my God.
It looks awful.
Is Trump back? I hope Trump's back for this.
I was really hoping.
I hope that's why he was just like, fuck it. I'll take 4 years off.
I was honestly really hoping that the villains, the thieves, were Rhett and Link. I think they'd be so perfect for that role.
Holy shit.
It's so good.
That is such a out there, like, I would have never guessed that's where he was going, but what made you think of that?
I think on one of their episodes they brought up the Home Alone, that they might do a remake, and they were like, and they said that like, oh, we should play. I'm like kind of joking. I was like, yeah, you really should. That'd be so good.
Because dude, Rhett's 6'7". Could you imagine a 6'7" dude, like especially as a kid breaking in your house?
Yeah, especially if you're like Macaulay Culkin. I hope they bring Macaulay Culkin back to be the kid. I think modern day
Macaulay Culkin's taking an ass whooping from Rhett.
For sure.
Dude, yeah, that would be the perfect cast.
I love it. I think that's...
Yeah, I do too. That's amazing.
Yeah.
There has to be, like, fan art. If they said it on an episode, somebody has had to make fan art of them as Home Alone.
I follow a page that's called Poorly Made Fan Posters. They're so bad. Like, you wouldn't...
You're so weird, man.
Dude, they're so bad that I can't even describe it. Way worse than you can even imagine. There's one is... The Rock is Shrek that I seen the other day, and I was
Shrek.
like, it's bad. It's a really bad page.
I'm looking it up right now.
Are you?
Rhett, and is Rhett short for something?
I don't know.
It's got to be, right? I don't think there's anybody ever been named Link. I mean, Rhett or Link, really. No, I'm not finding edits, but I am finding pictures of them side by side. It's so fucking good. Dude. They went with an old picture for some reason, because he definitely looks more like... Rhett definitely looks more like the villain nowadays than he used to, but... Yeah, no, that's a great casting.
I would love it if that's who they went with. I wish I could be like... I wish I had that budget to make that movie, because...
I would just want to make that movie to cast them and just be like, all right, somebody else write it. Like, I did what I wanted to with this.
I want to be the person who picks the cast, and that's it. Like, that'd be cool.
I'd pick one of the Wayans brothers to be the kid, like they did in that movie where one of them plays
Little Man? Is that Little Man?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would just have one of the Wayans brothers play a small little black child. Or like they do in Sunny, where they have Danny DeVito like go back in time to play him when he's younger, and it's just Danny DeVito in a wig and like suspenders. It'd
be perfect.
And he's like 7.
Yeah, I also wouldn't take the movie too serious.
No, it's Home Alone. It's goofy.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen Family Guy redo it?
No.
It was they go to walk in the house, and he's like, hey, don't grab that doorknob. It's red, so it's probably hot. And he was like, oh, that makes sense. And they just crawl in through the window. And he's like, hey, maybe don't take those stairs. It looks like there's ice on it. And he's like, oh, that's weird. And they keep walking. And then the kid standing at the top of the stairs. He's like, you guys will never be able to go past my... And before he finishes, the dude shoots him in the fucking head. And he was like, wow, that was pretty easy. I'll tell you, when Family Guy's funny, it's one of the funniest shows on TV.
I swear I was about to say the same thing.
It's so good. Its highs are so high, but its lows have been pretty fucking low.
Yeah, they're really bad.
Yeah. Shout out to Seth MacFarlane, man. The dude's the fucking man.
He's so good. Just great at what he does.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he hosted the Comedy Central Roast one year. Did amazing. I thought 1,000 Ways to Die in the West was pretty good. Ted was good.
Yeah. Isn't there a Ted 2?
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen Ted 2.
I don't remember if I have either. I just assumed it wasn't.
Casting for Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He's just kind of in every guy. You know, like, he can fit into any role.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe someday people will forget that he beat up an old Vietnamese woman when he was like 18.
I didn't know that, so...
Oh, yeah.
That's news to me.
He used to be a real fucking scumbag.
Well.
I'll probably never say it to his face. Actually, I think he's like a whole foot shorter than me. But he could still probably whoop my ass.
Yeah.
He's a pretty big human. And, you know, if my fighting style is anything like an old Vietnamese woman, he's got my number.
Yeah.
All right, you want to call it Jammin?
And that's been Jammin with Kron Rex.